Hey yo everyone, I am Ignium, and this is the next episode in the Core Keeper playthrough, so let's get to it. Well, one of the things that I dislike about having to... Another one of those fuckers down there, get the fuck away. Die. I hate that there is no... Oh, as far as I know at least, there is no method to kill that fucker. I don't know. Though it could be that there is, but I'm not sure. I can place more slime thingies in there as well. Slime grounds. And I'm not going to open the what's the name? These I can sell, can't I? There was one of these chests, yep, that I was placing things in here only to sell. Oh, god damn it, my throat. Fucking bullshit. Just getting tired of this. Still need to organize some of the shits. It's not as complicated, I just need like more chests to be able to free these chests and place like other chests in the inside or whatever the fuck. And I don't want to build things with single chests. I want to do them with double chests. The fences and face gates can stay here. I'm quite sure that the ancient gemstone can be placed in there. Leave the galaxite turrets in there and the crow drills as well. The boat and the minecarts, the thing about them is that they need to be carried in here. And the toolbox, because if I carry in here then die and just drop them and then I have to go there, grab the things again. Which becomes a problem after a while. Let's see the farm, how is it going? I mean, there's a bunch of 6/8s. Oh, there's a bunch in here. I mean, it's all collected on top of each other, but it seems to be working fine. And the things are just like getting carried down the paths, which is nice. I could place a conveyor belt up here and then bring them up and just like store all in a single chest. Or maybe even place it outside. But it seems to be working. I need to convert this one later to use sand so that I can place coral planks in there. That's just something that I'm going to do maybe in a while. I need to finish the things. Oh yeah, I was just mainly waiting for the black bugs to create the what's the name? Not this one. To create the fucking hell, what's the name? To create the bait so that we can go and fight the water boss. Oh, hi, how's it going? Bye-bye. You're going to the... He's fighting against it. Oh, not anymore. It's like kind of a fish being lured and just going the other way. But eventually he gave up. I could... Yeah, let's just destroy this, although it's going to be out of light, but we can always place torches in here or whatever the fuck. And with this we can increase the range. I can place it here as well, right? Yep. Can increase the range of the possibility of fuckers spawning here. I don't want to pet you, I want to open the fucking door. This, I can't exactly place it because otherwise it's going to lead all those fuckers down there, but we can do the thingy that leads all of them to the same place and then they can fuck. They're fucked in the same location. Which is, if I recall, this one... Just... Oh, bollocks. If I do place it, it's going to block the... It's going to block the possibility of gathering the mushrooms. Although I don't know how important they are, because I mean, not I know how the mushrooms are important, but I'm saying about is it worth to be removing them like this? I mean, it brings a lot, and farming for them is not exactly viable, since I need these things and they're going to spawn enemies, and then it's just like it's easier to place them in a farm. But now I'm wondering if I should place the conveyor belts on top of them. Maybe not as many as I have on the other side. And the problem is that the missions, they don't seem to be spawning enough. Just place one on top of here. And then maybe one in here so that it prevents them from getting stuck in corners. And maybe one in the middle or whatever. Maybe spaced out like in here and then one in here. Yeah, fuck it. As I said, they don't show up as much. And maybe like getting them to pop out more of the mission fuckers in there and then dying in there should be more beneficial, I guess. Which means that we can kinda remove these? Question mark? I don't know. Let's just leave them there for the time being. Yeah, that is done. Let's switch the sands in the place in there, and let's find the seeds that allows us to... You dum-dum. As if I didn't do that. No, Glingwood is something different. Papaya cardwoods. There's only 5. Okay, then. I mean, I don't need... It would be good to have more, but... to remove the tongues, I need the shovel. See, it is popping out, like, not as much as this, possibly, but... No, I think it is more than that, because it is popping out on both sides. And this one, like, it does pop out on both sides, but it is only from a single... From a single source. Where is the... There it goes. Possibly very close to getting the 10 black bugs. I mean, it's 9 if I recall correctly. If I am keeping accounts properly. But then, where the fuck are the black bugs in here? But I don't see them. Oh, there's one down there if I recall. Did I see right? Yep, there is. So I can just possibly... Oh, wait a second, I can cross through... Oh, to the corners of the... fence posts I can go through. Don't like him. Oh, I can. Literally. Through any corner of the fence post I can go through. And this is mostly so that it doesn't grow the woods outside, then preventing someone from entering or exiting, because I mean, there's not exactly a person here, but sure. You get the drift. And because of that, it kind of is easier for me to go inside. And then remove the floor. Not as big though. Gotta be careful. Don't step on the place that is going to be removed. And let's do it like this, and then we get the sand. I think it is this one. I think, and then we get the... fuck it, it's just the minor one. There we go, and then we can just place sand blocks in here. Let's keep on going. I think it is this one, if I recall, because if I remember correctly, the Glingwood was showing up on these places. I could change these as well, but just stay. Is it really needed? Do all of it, and then we get the seeds. Then as you get more seeds, we place more blocks in due time. Do I need to water these ones? Well, I do have the thingy with me, so... Let's water it just in case. Sheesh, I really do have only 5. Let's do... Although... It's not exactly a problem having these all watered. And I wonder if it affects the rate of growth of the other ones. Yeah, so they pop out. And that's right. A good thing about this one is that if you want to expand it towards here, we can just like increase it and just place more things, and then all of them are going to be delivered towards here. It was very interesting the way that the drills pull up the blocks and you can chain in. Daisy chain then. Okay, got all... we have 10 black bugs. Was it 1 per bait? Or am I crazy? Larvalets. Which one? Yeah, black bug. It is 1 per bait. Why? Oh, a single. Oh, I see. A single black bug and a bomb pepper crafts 10. I thought I would require 10. I ain't fucking them. That's what you get for not paying attention to things. So it's not as hard as I thought it would be to fight the boss. Although I don't have heart berries and earthworms. Although I'm quite sure that I have earthworms somewhere. I need to place the poison back here. I could create another one of those farm for grounds for magma slimes. Is it working? I just thought about something. Could it be that if an enemy dying here, I could get the item through here, so that I don't even need to get inside here, just come here and just get the tongue. Although they don't seem to be spawning there. I need to place torches inside here so that I can see those fuckers getting down, getting murdered. But if I recall correctly, there is... Is this connected? If I recall correctly, there is an item that is a ground light. Separates the horizontal or vertical wires, useful to allow crossing wires by connecting the electricity. Direction of connections can be changed by interacting with the circuit. Sure, and this is delay and this is logic. Through the circuit, when it receives electricity on exactly 2 out-of-stream inputs. Sure. Sure. This is a stick, emits a very low electricity that is too low to power up objects, but useful to change behavior logic circuits, sure. And there's the lamp. But if I recall correctly, there was an item that was painted on thingy. Oh, I think it is the clean wood floor? No, it isn't. No. Where would it be though? Because every single tile test is mechanical spy track that only reacts to enemies. Oh, this could be used to kill the fuckers in there. Don't know. It is cheaper than buying the turrets though. I forgot that I was able to build this one. Yeah, some of the items in here are different. Bentable floor. Yeah, that doesn't light up. I recall I saw in one of the videos that I was looking at that there was a floor that allowed you to paint. Workable ground cover made from clay. A true hobbyist might turn them into different shapes and colors. Loose flooring. Oh, I think it is like rocks, like pieces of rock, and then it builds like a path or whatever. What is this though? A loom? Did I ever build a loom? I don't think I did. What the fuck? And it only requires wood fiber. Oh, it was because of the wool. It makes sense, but I think it is something that requires energy to work. Floor, pillow, and rug. Flower crown, wedding dress, top hat, suit jacket, suit pants. Explorer's hats, explorer's jackets, pants, chef's pants. It's basically just clothes. I think there was something else that I didn't build as well. Carpenter's table I did, if I recall where it is. No, I don't think I did it as well. God damn it. The glass workbench I did, the painter's table I did, paintable wall and floors. Yeah, I didn't build this one, I think. Let's just place them all around here. Though that is going to block that one though. Stove, table, pedestal, mannequin. I fucking knew there was going to be something like this, and maybe that's why I couldn't find it. Wash basin, container used for storing water and filling up watering cans. Wooden pillar, dresser, decorative pot, painting, magic mirror. This mysterious piece of furniture has been enhanced in strange ways. Looking into it makes it possible to change your appearance. Makes sense. Decorative torch. Oh, I recall being able to build these ones, so which means that there is a carpenter's table around. Seasonal calendar. Used for calendar that will attract a shady... Oh, that explains why I couldn't find that guy. Error sign. That will attract a shady merchant when placed in an habitable room. Depending on the season, he will put on different costumes and offer new items, so I can only buy those items in different seasons. Although I'm quite sure that I can force it using the clock. But I fucking hate the fact that I haven't built this one and never knew that these things were. I know what the dresser's for. If I recall correctly, it allows the changing the equipment shown in your character. You place the equipment inside of it, and then it just alters the equipment that the appearance of the equipment you're using based on the equipment that is inside the dresser. So you can keep like a consistent costume. Which is, it could be interesting because we would be able to mix and match some of the items and shit. And create a better costume than this drab shit. And it's one of the reasons why I am kind of saving the items in here instead of just selling all of them. Let's see, we made the Coral Woods thing up there. I think I could destroy these though. It's not exactly need in there. And I could maybe even work into getting the... fuck you. Getting the crystal wood as well. The gun wood. Yeah, possibly destroy these and then use them to get the glingwood thingy. The noise it makes, the twang, when you destroy those electrical wire thingies. Just makes a twang. It sounds like a string of guitar being the thick like string just being twang twang. That reminds me of how the lightsaber noise. Lightsaber? Is it lightsaber the name of the thingy in Star Wars? I think it is lightsaber. I might be forgetting it. Oh, names. I think it is the lightsaber. The lightsaber boo boo, the whole noise that it makes was made by using one of those cables that is used to hold electric towers, and then they just placed a microphone nearby and just like struck the fucking thing as hard as possible, and then it just does the noise. It's a very, at least for me, a very interesting tidbits of trivia. That is a thing that I find like very interesting. The art of like grabbing regular, let's grab all of these fucking, grabbing regular items and then making sounds out of them that you might maybe not think that those were the sounds of it, and then using them as a sound effect for something, which is called Foley. That is something that if I had the means to, it is something that I would find interesting to work with. Just basically most of the time just grabbing items, seeing what noise each item makes, and then saving them around. For example, I remember, I think the first time that I discovered about that's how they do sounds and shit was in the game. Oh, that reminds me, I should play Republic Commando eventually. It's a very fucking good game. I love that game a lot. Star Wars Republic Commando. So there was there was an extra area when you finished the game, or when, like, even before you finished, I don't recall exactly. Is it just 3 types of woods? I don't know. But then after you... Oh, I need the crystals. After you finish the game or whatever the fuck, there is an area in there with, like, behind the scenes and some shit that they did. And there was an area entitled Folly. And then it just looked like Folly. What the fuck is that? And then I just opened it and just saw that they were explaining how to... what Folly is. And the thing about having to create the sounds for the game using, like, random objects, and that's, like, literally the whole job area. And I felt, like, so impressed by that. It's just like, I thought, like, that is fucking awesome. Never thought that that's how they did it. I thought, like, most of the time they use, like, a computer program to create sounds or whatever the fuck, but no. Just grab things. I mean, I was a kid back then. It would make sense for me to be dumb and think that that's how it works. But, oh goddamn, I forgot. I need to remove them. It kind of works. Just need to do it properly without fucking destroying everything. Let's do it all. There we go. Oh, then I'm gonna need to destroy these. And then I saw that and I thought, wow, that is fucking awesome. I wish I could work with that. And then I never pursued. I never went after doing this. Which is like most of my fucking life. Always thinking, oh, there's going to be a proper moment. Oh, this is gonna be helpful. 12% armor of current movement speed increase. Let me just see, what is the current movement speed increase? It is 115% movement speed. 1000 mining damage. Is it only because I'm using this item? I think it must be. Yeah, it is. The other one has only 70 mining damage. So where's the armor? 0. I don't think it's working. 12% of armor of current movement speed increase. Let's see if it is working now. No, it's still 0 armor. Reduces damage taken up to a maximum of 0 damage. Enemies always deal a minimum 24% of their damage. Maybe. I'm just only a hunch. Maybe that's why I take so much damage from the enemies, because, like, this armor it provides 0 armor. It's mostly because I'm mainly using... this looks like grotesque and weird. They have another... No. Apparently these things don't count as the regular... It doesn't drop the regular amount of seeds as I have. Like, it doesn't count. It doesn't take into account the boost that I have. So yeah, on Republic Commando, it was I remember them using cabbage, I think. And then, like, just holding the cabbage, I think just pressing in the ground to make some of the footsteps of some of the enemies in the game. And then they showed up the guy recording the cabbage being pressed in the ground and the noise that he made. And then it showed next the enemy walking around and just, like, the footsteps. And then you at that point, you just go, oh, I can hear the cabbage. I can literally hear and see the cabbage now. So... I think it was a cabbage, I don't recall. Yeah, it was a cabbage, because I remember him pressing, like, several times in the ground, and then the leaves of the cabbage started, like, disconnecting from the cabbage. It's just a fucking mess. And then that reminds me that in Dead Space, the Folly sector for Dead Space. Like, imagine the nightmare that they had to go through in order to make all those gruesome noises, and the amount of items that they had to use. Before there is one thing that they use most often, which is like a watermelon to make like sounds. Not only in Dead Space, and most like audio effects that need like something to be gruesome, and then just the whole like tearing apart like meat or whatever the fuck. Most of the time they use a watermelon, and then they just like open up half of the watermelon, then you just press inside of it, and then it makes like that squishy kind of meaty sound. I think pumpkins as well kind of make the squishy noise. Yeah, like several things. But the thing is that you pretty much like are making a mess of fruits all around, and if you want like a meatier sound, you need to like pretty much like grab a hammer and smash something up, and then like pieces of everything fly around, and then it fucks up the whole. And mind you, it is a recording room, because you are literally using a mic to record all of that sound, and then the place needs to be treated so that it needs to be soundproof and all that shit. And then I remember seeing I think a documentary behind the scenes in Dead Space, and how the thing responsible for Foley audio recording for The Sims, I think The Sims 2 or 3 at the time, like they fucking hated whenever they had to use the recording room after the Dead Space thing, because they fucked up the whole room all the fucking time. And then whenever they entered in there, it was like smelling like fruits all around. It's just like, and then eventually, like, for example, if you need a really meaty sound, you are possibly going to get a piece of meat and just like punch at it, and then just like grab the meat and just like bash at other objects, and just like, it makes a fucking mess. Plus 2 durability on the tongue. Now then imagine having to follow up on that, and you being like the coziest people pretty much because of the Sims people. It's just like, imagine the nightmare there would be. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.